What we learned as Steph goes cold in Warriors' heated loss to Rockets. The Warriors entered the day winners in 14 of their last 17 games. The Houston Rockets had won 14 of their last 16. Golden State, at least for one game, lost its steam and fell 106-96 in another game full of NBA playoff implications. With a win, the Warriors would have been the number 4 seed in the Western Conference. Instead, they dropped from number 5 back into the number 6 seed amid a four-way tie between Golden State, the Los Angeles Clippers, number 5, Memphis Grizzlies, number 7, and the Minnesota Timberwolves, number 8. Sunday was the 5th game the Warriors have played against the Rockets this season, marking the first time Golden State has gone against one team 5 times since the 1994-95 NBA season. Steph Curry had an uncharacteristically quiet game and was held to 3 points on 1 of 10 shooting, while going 1 of 8 shooting threes. Brandon Podziemski continued his strong scoring stretch and dropped 19 points, including 4 threes, but the rest of the starting 5 combined to score 21 points. What kept the Warriors in the game was 3-point shooting and really strong bench play. Houston's advantages in length and athleticism was extremely evident. Though the Warriors made 6 more threes than the Rockets, they were crushed in a handful of clear categories. The Warriors and Rockets each had 11 steals, but Houston swatted 7 blocked shots and scored 18 points off 20 Golden State turnovers. The Rockets outscored the Warriors 26-12 in fast break points and 56-40 with points in the paint. Steph's silent night. From a historic standpoint, Curry's previous 3 games were about as good as it gets. Curry in 3 consecutive games dropped 52, 37 and 36 points, giving him a total of 125. He joined Michael Jordan and LeBron James as the only 3 players at least 35 years old to score that many points in a 3-game span. Curry then was held scoreless on just 2 shot attempts in the first quarter against the Rockets. In the second quarter, Curry only took 1 shot, nailing a deep 3 with only 1 second left on the clock for his first points of the game. That 3 moved Curry ahead of Reggie Miller for 24th on the NBA's all-time scoring list. Through 3 quarters, Curry was stuck at 3 points on 1 of 8 shooting and had only made 1 of his 6 shots from beyond the arc. He played 8 minutes in the fourth quarter and was held scoreless. Bench buddies. The first 2 players coach Steve Kerr plucked from the bench were Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield, replacing Jimmy Butler and Podziemski. Kerr's call quickly was rewarded. Not even a minute later, Hield hit a 3 from the right corner to give the Warriors a 1-point lead. Immediately after, Hield then closed out a Tari Eason 3-point attempt and forced an airball that wasn't even close. Hield and Kuminga gave the Warriors great minutes in the first quarter as the bench outscored the Rockets' reserves 14-3. Both Hield. Immediately after, Hield then closed out a Tari Eason 3-point attempt and forced an airball that wasn't even close. Hield and Kuminga gave the Warriors great minutes in the first quarter as the bench outscored the Rockets' reserves 14-3. Both Hield and Kuminga were a +6 in the first quarter, with Hield scoring 6 points on 2 threes and Kuminga adding 5 points. But after 2 straight offensive blunders in the second quarter, Kerr pulled Kuminga and gave Gue Santos his first run of the night. Kuminga didn't play the rest of the first half, but the Warriors were winning the bench battle 27-15 behind 11 points from Gary Payton 2 and 9 by Hield. Kuminga bounced back and was +9 in 19 minutes with 9 points and 7 rebounds. Hield's 20 points and 6 3-pointers led the Warriors. In his previous 3 games, Hield scored a total of 13 points and went 3 of 13 on 3-pointers. Payton, 16 points, 5 rebounds and 3 steals, and Kevin Looney, 11 rebounds with 6 on defense and 5 on offense, played huge roles as well. No matter the year or the roster, one thing was made certain: these 2 teams can't stand each other at all. Alperen Sengun might now be atop Draymond Green's list of enemies across the league. They got into it all game, and Green was called for a flagrant 1 foul while going up for a layup on the Rockets' big man in the third quarter. How much bad blood is between these 2 teams? Curry and Rockets coach Ime Udoka were seen trading barbs at one another walking towards their respective tunnels at halftime. The scene prompted Rockets players to be heard saying, "It's on now," followed by expletives as they went to their locker room. The history between the Warriors, Dub Nation and Brooks already was enough. The young Rockets want all the smoke, and the Warriors aren't ones to back down. If this is a future playoff matchup, expect bumps, bruises and maybe even some bloodshed.